Hello everyone! It's Rory Rocket. And yeah, I know I've been gone for a little while. There's some reasons for that we will get into shortly. But today, we're also going to be checking out VRChat's. Oh, wait. I did not turn on any video sources. There we go. And yeah, I'm still using the old overlay, but that's just because I do not have any of the new stuff ready yet. So yeah. But anywho, just let me post all the links and stuff. I don't have any automation in my server, so I have to do that. Then I have to post it manually and a bunch of other it's a whole shebang. Alright. Sorry if I'm a little out of sorts. I haven't been live in a while, but yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna be checking out Liminal Hotel. And this is a bit of a map where I originally planned to play it, late last year. Late in, 2025, December 2025 to be more exact. Obviously, that didn't quite happen the way I wanted it to. No, what instead happened was that there was just a bunch of crap I had to deal with. Both with Christmas and with a few other things that were going on at the time. And it was just a whole thing. So, yeah. In other words, I pretty much, disappeared off the face of the earth for a little while. Back then because of that, and, that never got made. Instead, you just got a whole bunch of, nothing in between then and, well, January. And hey, Zookeeper, how you doing? Hey, Pamela, how's everyone going? But yeah, now we're actually going to be looking at this, and it will also address where I went, because there are a few things I do want to get out of the way. Oh? What what happened? That's bad to hear, Zookeeper. What happened? Hey, Mr. Bad with Names! But yeah, let's get into this. So let's actually do this here. Starting off with what happened. Well, I I took some things that happened backstage or behind the scenes a little, you know, harshly, and then recently I started realizing that said things I will not elaborate really, but I started realizing that quitting just because of that was kind of silly when you consider that, you know, one, there was just a lot of stuff surrounding that was kind of, oh damn, that's, I'm really sorry to hear that, Zookeeper. And then I realized, you know what? No, the show must go on. So here we are now. While traveling, you get caught in a snowstorm. As it starts to get darker, you decide to seek shelter in a building that looks like a hotel. Hoping for some kind souls to help you with this troublesome situation, you make your way inside. And yeah, I like the zoo. Let's be honest here, I'm not much of a big food connoisseur, but hey, it's fine. And by not much of a big connoisseur, I mean I'll pretty much eat anything that's dropped in front of my face. I'm like a Labrador Retriever in that regard. Nice. Alright, so we're supposed to find the soul gems. The exploration is not linear. And there's some creepy stuff, but it's not explicitly a horror map. Alright, good to keep that in mind. Aw. Well meant, which reminds me. Crap, where is there... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm using a rendo tonight. I mean, it is my first stream back, and I don't know, I've been feeling a little partial to rendos. They were the abbey I started out in. Back when they first started playing. Kind of reminds me a bit of a church. The ornate windows and stuff. Or I don't know, a castle maybe? An infinite library. Library. I wonder, how long does this go on for? Oh, it's using portal stuff. Alright, now I got ya. You're using area portals to make it seem infinite, but it's not actually infinite. Alright. See you, Zookeeper. It was nice having ya. Alright. There we go. Alley-oop, as they say. And I wonder... Oh, what the hell? That's the first time that happened. Like, I've done several test playthroughs, and that has never happened on any of them. Oh, what the hell? This laptop runs Windows 10. Well, no, this desktop runs Windows 10. And then I have another laptop, one that runs Linux Mint, and another that runs Fedora. I'm thinking of moving this one to Fedora sometime in the future when I get a new graphics card. The only reason I'm not swapping out its OS is because of the graphics card being finicky. I just want to take care of that before I actually swap the disk or swap the operating system. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? What's this do? Ah, balloons. I can't believe he finally showed himself to me. Okay, that's a little unsettling. Might mean there might be a couple of monsters here. Well, I have, of course, but yeah, it is funny how a lot of VRChat, Gary's mod, and CSGO, well, CSGO and Gary's mod look similar because they do use the same engine. So, there is that. But it is funny how a lot of Gary's mod and VRChat maps have similarities. Hell, some of them are actually recreations of Gary's mod maps. Fun little fact there that a lot of you might not be aware of. like a lot of the early VRChat maps were actually ports of various Gmod stuff that were recreated in Unity. Alright! Whoa! Alright, so lock. There we go. And right there. What the fuck? Everything's black and white. Yeah, even my rendo looks drained of color. Oh yeah, so the little bounces there, they're actually a result of the stairs. They're not. Okay. Okay. Mind a break kind of theory. Yes, sure, why not? Nodes breaking the theory. Are those? Oh God! Come on! Don't do drugs. I almost said don't Drew Dugs. Because I can't speak right. Wait. A
Let's
cat.
suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
The cat's speaking.
And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time.
Hey, Zookeeper.
Or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
Look, I found you in the game.
Every kind of pleasure.
Yep.
And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise.
Head pass for the Zookeeper.
Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And you would dig that and come out of that and say, wow, that was a close shave, wasn't it?
Alright. There we go. Ooh. What's this? Alright. Chat, what do you think? Calm or solitude? Or rather, comfort or solitude? You can tell that I have been out of ADHD meds for a little while now. Yeah. This is definitely calm. But I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, I'm thinking calm. It's asking about the scene as a whole, Pamela. Alright, I need to... Yeah, I agree. There we go. Had to reorder some windows. Hmm. This sounds more like some kind of conversation, but how about you guys? Thanks. Thank you, Zookeeper. I try to be. Alright, see ya, Pamela. But yeah, this seems more like... On second thought, yeah, you're right. Probably therapy. But as for this one, you can hear the laughter and stuff, so it's pretty obvious what this is. It's pretty obvious this is a cheerful scene. Alright, see ya, Zookeeper. And then we come to the last one, which is kinda confusing. Myself, or... Well, it's the same answer in either way, right? So I'm gonna choose the first myself. Alright, so... Oh, I know what this is. What? What? Okay! I did not realize that was gonna happen. Okay. Nothing. Alright, let's try it again. Wait. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah! No, this is VRChat. Completely different game with a completely different game engine. Or where this goes. Nowhere. But, hey Kepper, how you doing? And no, this is not Fortnite. We do not play Fortnite on this channel anymore. Have not played that since 2023, I want to say. Um, let's agree to disagree on that, Kepper. Where's he going? He wants us to follow. But something tells me that's not a good idea, that I shouldn't follow. good. Sorry, I was just looking at Zookeeper's cooking again. There we go. It looks really good though. Okay. I do not like this. I'm getting out of here. Pool rooms. Oh god, and then there's one more we have to go to, which I'm really not ready for that. Or rather, there are a few more we have to go to, but still. The last... Yep, that's Giant Tendril. The last really freaky one that actually scares the crap out of me. It's this hellscape right here. Hey, Voxel! How you doing? Playing through a bit of an adventure map, somewhat kinda horror map, sort of, called Liminal Hotel. It's a really cool map. though it's not really a horror map, it's more of a... one of those adventure maps with a twinge of creepiness to it map. Ah! One thing I will say, though, is that this map does rely a little too much on the pool rooms. Like, I don't know, the whole conveyor thing, that this would definitely make a bit better of a factory sort of zone. Just kind of line up with the, oh, I do like the, lights, though. That's pretty cool. Just to line up with the rest of it. Oh, sorry to hear that, Vox. I hope things get better for you eventually. I really hope things get better. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, one last call. Use it well. Oh, god damn it! But I do know where the soul gem here is. What the? They got really pissed when we entered the playground. I'd be good. I just felt like streaming today because I haven't done it in a very long while. And so I just felt like doing it. Sorta. Oh, I am. I am having fun. Alright, see ya. Alright. I'm just glad to be... I'm just glad to be back, you know, despite everything, despite through the fire and the flames we carry on. No, it really does feel like that a lot of the time doing this. And this definitely reminds me of quite a few maps. Number one, this reminds me of Magnetized. I should play that. I don't know, maybe I'll go and check and see if Magnetized is still a thing. Even though, with the way that the current VRChat, like the way that VRChat is being run right now, and this is a criticism of the company themselves, the current owner. So what happened is, the old owner, Straz, they got kicked out in 2023. And Tupper came back. And since then, he has been making a bunch of changes that range from what the hell to just downright bullcrap. Like, some of the shit he's changed is just... I don't even know what to say at that point. Huh. Let's see here. But yeah, because of that, among those changes was changing the way that IP protocols work. So sometimes, if you try to change worlds while you're streaming or whatever, the game will just crash altogether and won't even load the world. So yeah, we're just at that level of bullcrap with this game now. Needless to say, I'm kind of mad, and at this point, I might just start doing more Gmod content instead of VRChat as my new casual game. which, you know, kind of sucks, but whatever. What are your goals? Have you accomplished something? Quite a lot. Do you hate me? Not really. Are you tired of playing? No. Oh, come on now. This kind of reminds me of a few airports I've been to, believe it or not. Oh my god. That body. What is all this? Ah! Giant, scary owl demon thing. He actually moves. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool.
It's an entity as a whole. It feeds on lost human souls. The building keeps traveling through the world, trapping humans for a meal. For uncovering the secrets of this place, you have been rewarded with the opportunity of saving your own soul from a terrible ending. The catch: working for the entity and managing the hotel's presence. Gather more souls for him. Will you accept?
Oh, damn. There's our final fate, everyone. Trapped in the time loop, forced to see groups of friends coming in and out. Watch them slowly lose themselves to this inhumane machine. There's nothing you can do about it, but watch. Your task will be to guide them and manipulate their choices, trap them, and feed them to the demon beast, so you can live another day. Your reward is immortality. There we go. You are free to live. You are free to wander through the infinite rooms of the hotel as you like, and sometimes you even break the rules to talk with the new souls, having nice conversations to bring back the humanity within you. Yeah, that's a pretty dark ending. So the entire hotel is one big demonic creature that feeds on the souls of the dead, or well, the souls of the living and the innocent. Some people survived it, I'm guessing. But needless to say, I really like this map. Like, it's not quite on the same level as the Organism series. And it's certainly not on the same level as Ritual. Ritual is a whole other beast. But, I don't know, I like it. It's certainly pretty high quality. I'm giving it around, I don't know, 9.8 out of 10 at least. All right. Sorry, I have to stretch a bit. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, there really it isn't a whole hell of a lot else to this. Yeah, it is. It definitely is, Mr. Bad with Names. You know, this was gonna be a bit of a shorter stream. I really just kind of wanted to talk, kind of wanted to just get out everything that was going on, and really just sort of apologize for leaving everyone behind again. Whoops. But whatever. Wait. Oh. Yeah, there's a staff room. Milk chocolate chunks. I definitely remember that from... Stanley Parable, I want to say, is what that phone's from. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys again. Get what I've been feeling out to the world. Get to, at least address what's been going on, I guess. If nothing else. Because, again, like, normally, or because, again, like, all the stuff that I've been dealing with, again, not gonna say their name, but with the person who kinda randomly banned me and stuff. That kinda, that took all the wind out of my sails for a good long while. And then I remembered that if there's one thing I do love, it is that I get to do this with you guys. That I get to have fun with you guys. That I get to stream with you guys. That I get to just enjoy myself. how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Or the very end, rather. You're at the very end, but, you know, enjoy your stay while you can. Alright. I'm doing pretty well tonight. Hi, I made the world. If you can see this, it means that you have not only reached the end of the hotel, but collected all of the crystals. It shows dedication. I'm glad I can share my interests of the liminal spaces with all of you. I'm aware that there are a few spooky moments at the hotel, but overall, I'd like to imagine liminal spaces as a safe space. To discover new things, enjoy the journey, and get to know oneself. My choice for the ending was the idea of finding comfort in the liminal spaces. Like a second home, a way to escape the problems and stress of everyday life. Aw, that sounds pretty cool. A place where nothing matters anymore, and you can just finally enjoy the peace and quiet without complete isolation. That's actually really damn cool. Okay. That's actually really cool. You know what? Just for that alone, I'm giving this map an 11 out of 10. This was just really something else. And with that, unfortunately, alright. And with that, I'm pretty much, that's pretty much the end of the stream. So that's pretty much it. For realsies this time, that's pretty much it. Like, again, this is a bit of a shorter one. I just kind of want to, talk with everyone and get out that, everything's actually alright. That I'm okay, I guess. Despite all the 10 layers of stuff you've been hearing, or rather that's been going on behind the scenes with, that stuff. And I just want to get all down to the world. And I just wanted to have a good time after all that. being gone for so long. Let's be honest here. I'm, I am. I am Credo. But yeah. So what we'll be doing... Well, actually, no. I will not be doing that. We'll be doing any more stuff. Just because... things are a little hectic right now. With all that's going on. So... you know. But next time, we will be... I don't really know. I don't really know. Things have been kinda all over the place, shall we say. And have just been very confusing, just been... especially on my end, so... you know. But anywho, time to sign off, so long, farewell, good night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, whatever, and, well, see you all next time on the flip side. Good night, everyone. I will see you on the flip side. See ya, Butter Eye. Good night. But for real now. See you on the flip side. Rory signing off.